How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on with YouTube recently and how YouTube is just effectively destroying itself, or it has been for quite some time. I know there's been a lot of panic recently with a lot of big YouTubers, and you've probably seen a few videos flying about talking about the adpocalypse and how YouTubers are going broke and stuff like that. Before I get into this, I kind of just want to say that this isn't one of those videos. I've never really made tons of money with YouTube, and yeah, I'm making a bit less now. But, you know, I'm not the kind of guy you'd see flying down the street in a fresh Lambo from YouTube money, you know. I do not shit YouTube money. I've always kind of had to do other things for money. I'm obviously a pimp and a drug lord and slut for money. But I'll talk a little bit more about how this has affected me and what's going on with me at the end of the video. But we're going to talk about what is happening with YouTube, sort of why I think this has happened, and, like, how YouTube could have avoided it quite easily, if you ask me. But to do that, we're going to need to go back in time to when YouTube was young and sort of look at YouTube's early stages when you couldn't really use YouTube as a platform to make money. There weren't advertisements, and it was just pretty much a platform for people to share their videos with other people for free. But as time went by, YouTube sort of introduced the partner program, which allowed content creators and YouTube to make a little bit of money off their videos. Just a quick side note here, YouTube does make 45% of total revenue. I think it's around there. My figures might be, I don't know, that might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's high up there, like 45-50% of everything every YouTuber makes. So by trying to make money on YouTube yourself, you are effectively making YouTube money. So obviously they want you to succeed. But the way you could originally make money and get partnered required YouTube's approval. So basically, to make money on YouTube, you needed YouTube to say, okay, yeah, you're okay, you can make money, you can monetize. It's called monetization. You can now monetize your content and make some monies. Now, this sort of made it so that any content that was really inappropriate wouldn't get through, and more than likely, as soon as YouTube found it, they'd delete the content or whatever it was. But over recent years, YouTube sort of opened the doors to monetization in the sense that you can just, like, open a channel today, open an AdSense account and make money. You don't need anyone's approval. You just need to set it up. And the result of this was, yeah, okay, everyone's making money now, and that's kind of what I'm thinking YouTube has been going for here, just trying to monetize, because remember I said 45% of the money is theirs, every single view they can. The result of this has been, you've had absolutely crazy people making, like, fucking, well, basically pedophiles and child abusers and animal abusers making videos on YouTube, which probably would have been there anyway, but these people are making money from it. And a lot of you will know this. A lot of people know that YouTubers will make more content because they can make money with it. If you've got a fucking child abuser or something like that who's thinking, oh man, I could make more child abuse videos and make money off it, YouTube's not going to know until they look at it. The result of that is the advertisers, because the way all this money is made is through the advertisements. They're going to see their advertisements put against shitty videos like that, and they're just going to pull out of the business with YouTube. They're just going to be like, fuck you, kind of thing. So what YouTube's had to do now is sort of change the way the advertisers can advertise, and they select what kind of content they want their stuff to go on, whether it be advertiser friendly or non-advertiser friendly, like it's got profanity in. And this is why you're seeing a lot of people panicking who have got maybe more edgy content because they can't monetize it anymore. YouTube is basically, or they get less ads and they're getting paid less for those ads or something like that. And that's come about just because of YouTube being greedy, in my opinion, and just trying to make every penny they can out of every single view. If you're familiar with the other video platforms, we'll just use the streaming one, Twitch, for now. To make money off that site, you've got to be partnered. To get partnered with Twitch, you've got to be approved. So, you know, some companies still use those systems. I just don't understand why YouTube doesn't. To me, it's just sort of like greed. More than likely, those channels with those, you know, inappropriate contents in have been taken down now, and that's kind of the way it should always be. But YouTube should never have allowed those people to monetize their content. They should have been reviewed, and it's just like, because they've just opened the doors there, you know, the evil cogs start turning in people's head, and it's not a good scenario. They've effectively fucked YouTube up. And I want to say, I know that recently it's got really bad for a lot of people, But I kind of think that YouTube's just been screwing everything up for years, man. They've got like a 10-year terrible track record from like when you used to be able to customize your entire channel page, and now we've only got a fucking banner. Like the like and dislike going from green and red to blue and grey. Who cares about that? Why do you need to change that? Your subscription notification system doesn't work. Rather than fix it, you bring in another notification system where I have to press some fucking bell end to get told whether someone is uploading a video. It's like, okay, I subscribe to someone, I want to know when they upload a video. No, that's not enough now. You have to press another fucking button to make sure. So that also makes it more difficult for you to view videos and for me to send my fucking videos out to my subscribers. Like, I have to tell everyone to press this bloody bell button that no one cares about. Like, I just don't know what they're doing with the site. It's going downhill, and a lot of you will know, if you've been around my channel, if you're new here you might not know this, but if you've been around my channel a while, you'll know I've been streaming with YouTube recently, and I used to stream with Twitch, and this whole shitty scenario hasn't really stopped me from wanting to work with YouTube, because I'll always make videos. I want to say to anyone who is quite loyal to my channel and's been around a while, I'm still going to make content, don't worry, I'm still going to put out videos. This site has not made me a millionaire, so, you know, I'm not particularly fretting over the little bit of money I'm losing at the moment, but it has pushed me to want to move my streams over to Twitch. I'm probably going to make a separate video talking about that to sort of get the blunt message across to my subscribers. But I just feel like it's not worth my time before YouTube breaks this site again, like they do something else that just screws it up. They say that it may go back to normal. For YouTube to go back to the way it was before, for me at least, I need to find a way to report whether certain content of mine is family friendly. Now, I'll happily put my hands up and say I swear a lot and we talk about a lot of crap on my videos and streams, definitely. But there are certain parts of my channel, certain videos on my channel that aren't like that, and I don't know if there's a way to report that stuff to YouTube and say, like, you know, all advertisers can get on this video, or if now, because, say, some of my content has, like, some profanity in it or whatever, if it's just the whole channel is now not advertiser friendly. I'm not sure if there's a way to select stuff out. Like I said, I haven't taken a massive pay cut. I make money in different places. I also make quite a bit of money with G2A, if any of you know what that is. So for anyone who's suffering at the moment with YouTube, you might want to look into that. But there's a couple of other things. Well, that has something to do with YouTube. I kind of advertise that on YouTube, so it's easy enough to talk about that. There's a couple of other things to do, like I said before, slut for money. But yeah, I don't just make all my money on YouTube. I've never really put all my eggs in the YouTube basket, and I think a lot of YouTubers are panicking right now because that's what they've done. And also there's those people that don't really like the fact that those guys have had an easy ride, that are sort of getting their laugh now, I think. But yeah, I have to branch. I've always had to branch out to make money elsewhere because YouTube's never been that massive for me anyway. But I can guarantee you'll probably see a lot less content from a lot of people now. If you haven't already anyway, follow me up on Twitch because I'm going to be moving the streams over to there shortly. So yeah, thanks for watching the video anyway. That's why I kind of think YouTube is killing itself. In my opinion, they really need to go back to like a review application basis sort of thing before people can monetize, rather than just giving it to people. They've applied a new system where it's like, if the channel has over 10,000 views, they can monetize. Like, they can't do it straight away. That still says to me that they're going to use automated systems to do it, though. It would make much more sense to go back to an application process, I guess. Maybe difficult to do that, but at least then you won't get fucking inappropriate content with major advertisements next to it and piss a bunch of people off. We have systems in place with the site for reporting inappropriate content and stuff, so I'd say that, you know, that they will get found. Just don't allow them to monetize. Review everybody. That's my opinion. You'll have less shitty people even trying then, because they know they can't just sign up and make money like that. So yeah, just my 2 cents. And I wanted to say to you guys who are, you know, fans of mine or watch a lot of my content, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not panicking about this. They say it may return and go back to the way it was. I'm not banking on that. But yeah, videos will still continue as normal from me. And if you enjoy my streams, follow me up on Twitch. I'm going to make a separate video talking about that. But yeah, if you haven't already, follow me there. I'm going to be back over there shortly. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. Have a great day. And until next time, take it easy.